also come in hardware. You know, when it comes to computer, you have the software, then you have the hardware. But before we go further, can anyone explain computer to me? Anyone understand? Anyone should understand. What is a computer? That accept data and process data. Please, a round of applause for her. Actually, we really try for the advanced aspect of this. We need to do so that the guy started. We only said computer process data, right? So after the data is being processed, we need to give it out in form of output. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to data, data means what? Raw information. So what do we mean by information? Let's say I want to have the data of all of you. Let me start from you. Please, what is your name? The first name. Let's say year zero. This is year zero, right? How about you? Let's just use it that way. Not too bad. How about you? One more person. Teacher. Please, no, please, never be mind of this. Let us, I want to use this as a case study for you. You know, I've collected some of your information now. So, as it is now, it's raw information. Now, the moment I start inputting it, let's say I want to be, you all know attendance, right? If I want to be attendance now, the moment I start inputting all these raw information here, what am I doing? I'm trying to form data. So that's what we meant by data. So data is raw information. So let's say attendance now. First name is the zero, followed by Rafibat, followed by Hafiz, then Mitchell. Now let's say on this particular register, this for name. Let's say I want to go further with my information now. I can now decide, okay, let me go with sex. Now, yes, zero is a female, right? Let's represent by F. Rotuba, female. Hafiz, that's M. Then nature. Hope I'm clear now. So, and so much more. Let's say we want to go to age, complexion, and other things. So, what I just did now is I've created the data. You understand? So now let's go for that. So we said a computer, it processes data. Then I said it now gives out as output. Let's say this is our computer system now. You know this is our computer system, right? So there is a kind of particular package that we can use to prepare something like this. You can use Excel, Microsoft Excel. Let's say this is our Excel or Microsoft Word. We type it. These are the information we type. You know, after typing it on this system, let's now say, okay, I've typed it. And the boss now said, the headmaster now said, okay, bring me those names. You know, it's not possible for me to bring those systems now. Write it down to his office. I need to do what? To print out this. You understand? The moment I print it out, you know, these are names I'm already making some data now. The moment I try to print it out, I'm already doing what? Creating an output. You understand now? So, based on the explanation we gave, said it process data as input. Now, for me to retrieve it out, that's the output. Now, an example is printer. Let's say after typing all this, I need to do what? Print it out. So now I'm making use of printer. That particular printer I'm using is an output. So let's say I want to type this now. This is my system, right? The moment I plug this here, if I type A, it will show A right. This is an example of input device. Hope I'm clear now. So you can differentiate between input and output now. Input, you send the data in, then output to do what? Collect data. Another example of output is our speaker. Let's say these are our tracks, sound tracks. Sound tracks. Let's say this music, one music two. And I want to listen to it. The moment I click on play, I will need it to do what? To play out right. Let's say this is my particular system, it has speaker and it's working. The speaker will do what? It gives out the sound. That speaker at that moment is what is an output because it's giving out the information. Let's say I don't have speaker with my system and I connect an external speaker to it. And the moment I click on play, it will do what? It will give out sound. So that's an example of what output. But today we want to go deeply into what we call hardware. Because without hardware, you can't be able to achieve this. The moment this thing gets point, you can't be able to do what? To make it to our system. So these are our systems now. So what we are trying to do now is we are trying to fix it. We are having issues now. But before we go into that, we are going to look at some components that makes up the computer system. Are you writing? No, you don't need to write it. Don't worry. Just for a case study, don't worry. I will tell you when to write. Don't worry. Now, I want us to take a good look at the computer system now. You can all see this. Can you all see this? So what the person will be doing for me now is we'll be touching those components, then I will be telling you their functions and their names. So I just need a volunteer to just come out. All you just need to do now is just to touch it, then show it to them. So let's start. Just touch any component, any part of it. So the moment it touches it, I will explain their function and the names. So this particular one, this is what we call the hard disk. You understand? This is the hard disk. So the function, this is it also. The function of this hard disk now is, you know, the other time I said we type some names and some other things. Those names we type, this is where it's going to save. Do you get it now? The whole information we save on the what? On the hard disk. Now, the one I'm holding now is what? The hard disk. What's the function for storage? Hope I'm clear. That is it stores information. So any other one? Cool the whole system. You know, it's just like let's say you are working in the office now. You know, you need ventilation, you need AC, you need fan, so that you can cool off your air. So this is the fan here. And under this fan, we have what we call the processor. When we get there, I'm going to use one for you so that you can see. We have what we call the processor. I said we have the fan to do what? To cool the engine. Yes. The cooling fan. Hope I'm clear. What's the function? Yeah, to cool the system down. So I don't know if you can see this. This is the fan up here. Under the fan, there is one. What is it? Let me even use it also for one so you can just see it. You can see what I'm saying. So can you all see it now? This is the fan. Have you seen it? Can you see the fan? So this particular one now, this is what we call the heat sink. What do I call it? Heat sink. Zinc. Heat zinc. So the function of the heat zinc now is under this heat zinc, we have what we call, do you all know what we call the CPU? What's the full meaning of CPU? Central Processing Unit. We have what we call the CPU, which does the main work of the whole thing. It process the whole thing, you understand? So that's why it is called the central processing unit. So under this particular EC, there's what we call the CPU there. So let me see right now. So this is the heat sink I'm talking about. Can you all see it now? This is the heat sink. I will explain the function now. Then you know I said we have what we call the central processing unit. This is what we call the central processing unit. Do you get it now? This is the main thing that does the whole work. Have you all seen it? So this is the CPU, and it is traditionally called processor. You understand? But it is central processing unit. So this is the central. We all know the central processing unit. It processes the whole thing. Now this is what we call the EZ. What is the function of this EZ? This central processing unit, we're going to fix it here. This is the port for it here. Now you all see the port. And it's of two types. We have the pin and the pinless. This particular one I'm holding. Can you see this? This is something like pin on it. Just feel it. This is give it around. So just feel it. Do you notice something like pin? Do you get it? And it is of two types. The one you are holding now, that's the pin. Then we have one. I said it is of two types. It is of two types. Please don't bend it. Just feel it. We have the pin and pinless. The particular one you are holding now is what? And the other one of pinless, it doesn't have something like pin. You understand?
It doesn't have anything like teeth.
No teeth. You understand? It's just flat there. So that the function of this heat sink now is after we put our CPU, after we fix it on its socket on the motherboard, this one we are going to fix it. The function of this heat sink is that it will absorb heat. You get it? It will absorb heat generated by the CPU. Then the cooling fan will do what?
We cool it.
You get it now. That's what it is. So these three things, they work together. This CPU, it generates heat. This heat sink, it absorbs the heat. This cooling fan do what? You get it now. So that's how it works. So please, let's proceed. You see all these ones? Can you see it? We call it ports. You get it? We call it what? We call it port. What do you mean by port? It means O. O like this. Let's use it this way. It means O. That is where you can insert something, right? That's O. So what we mean by this port now is, let's say this particular system now. Look at the back here. Do you see some of these things? We have the VGA. Do you all know VGA? What's the full meaning of VGA? But as long as we are still using the word of future, now we are going to fix our VGA thing. That will now display all those things we are typing, just like this. Everything that is going on this particular system about the programming, this is it there. Is the function of the VGA cable to do what? To send the signal. The VGA cable serves as communicator between our monitor and the VGA port. Do you get it now? So let's now go back to this port now. Let's say this particular VGA port now, this VGA rather, it's having issue. that is it's not working. Instead of you to go and throw away the whole system, you can just go and get card. You have what we call card. Let's say you are having VGA problem now, it's not working. You go to the market and get VGA card. After you get the card, you are going to fix it here. You get it now. So that's the function of all these ports. They are PCI ports. So that's the function of all these ports. Let's say the VGA is having issue. You buy another VGA card, insert it here. Then this particular place now. Have you seen it? Let's say you want to use, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Let's say you want to use the first one here. Opposite it, do you see something like this? Do you see it? You can remove it. Do you get it? So the moment you put this here, you'll be able to have access so that you can put your card there. You understand? So it will now show here. And you now put your VGA key. That's why it's good. So that's the function. Do you get it now? This particular one, this is what we call the ROM.
CD-ROM.
This is what we call what? What's the meaning of ROM? So it saves data permanently. But it is used for, let's say, the other time I was talking about inputs and outputs now. This particular one now, you can classify it under what? Because it's used to send data to the system now. Let's say you want to watch film. After the whole class now, we decide to shoot the video of the trailer. Then we want to watch it. Let's say we burn it inside our disk. If you put it inside this tray, if you open this DVD ROM, we have DVD, we have CD. If you put it inside the DVD or CD ROM, it's going to do what? Display it. You get it now? So that's the function. After you plug it here, this part distributes light to the motherboard. Do you get it now? And this is the port here. All these ones are components. All these ones are components on the motherboard. Do you get it now? On the components now, like these ones now, this particular small one, this is what we call the jumper. But we need to limit it. For the case of this program, we need to limit it to something so I won't stress you much. But all of these ones now, they are components that are made up of the motherboard. Do you get it now? So this particular one, this is the jumper here. Then on this particular board, we have what we call. Do you all know what we call the CMOS? Have you heard about CMOS?
CMOS.
There is what we call CMOS battery. That is, it is responsible for setting the date and time on the computer system. So this is the particular port. There we're going to fix it. You get it? If you don't fix your CMOS battery or the CMOS battery is not working, if you on your system now and you save some settings on it, the configuration settings, the date and time, the moment light goes off or you shut it down, the moment you on it again, you're going to reset those settings and date and time. But the moment you have this particular CMOS battery fixed on the motherboard, it's going to save it permanently. You get it now? So this is the what? CMOS battery. You get it now? You get what I'm saying now? So this is CMOS battery. Can anyone tell me the meaning of CMOS? CMOS. This CMOS. What do you say? Anyways, we really like. Well, CMOS means, we all know what the meaning of battery, right? CMOS means complementary metal oxide semiconductor. Then back. Complementary. Are you writing it? Complementary. Metal, metal, metal. The normal metal. Or do I need to spell it for you? Metal, oxide. Semiconductor.
Semiconductor. Battery.
Is it clear now? Can we proceed? We've explained all this now. All these ones are ports now. We have the VGA port, we have the PCI port, we have the audio port, we have the USB ports, and so on. You know, the CPU is something like this, right? I'm talking about the back side now. You know, the front side, it has something like pin. The back side now. What I'm holding now, this is what we call the camera paste. What do I call it? Camera paste. Camera paste. Some textbooks, they may tell you CPU coolant. That is CPU coolant.
Coolant.
What they are trying to explain here is its function, that is, it cools down the CPU. Do you get it now? This is the CPU, right? I've already shown you CPU. The function of this is to do what? As the heat is coming, it will have first contact with this to cool it down, followed by the heating that will absorb the heat, then followed by the cooling fan that will blow it off. Do you get it now? So this is how to go about it. You open it. Have you seen it? It's just like our normal cylinder. Then you put the plug here. You press it. Have you all seen it? Hello? These are what?
CPU.
What's this? Then I said this is what? This camera paste. Then you press it on it gently. It's not toothpaste too.
SHAB technology planning production.
Hello. Can we see it now? I've done what? I've put my camera paste on it. I've pasted it. So that's how to go about it. So do you know the function of this now? So that's all.
SHAB technology planning production. SHAB technology planning production.
This is our system. I want to explain how to set the date and time for you. What's this for? How about this? Then it's of 2 ports.
After 10.
This particular port now
10.
is what? It is called the USB port. What do I call it? USB port. This is something like this. Can you all see? That's the USB. So it's having USB end like this. So what's the meaning of USB? Yes, you get it. And the other one, you know, I said it's of 2 ends. This is for the USB. There is what we call the PS2. but it's no more that common. It's not that common again. It's something like this. Kind of navigating key. This one that is going up is navigating key for up. This one for down, side, side. Now what we want to do, I want to set date and time. Then we now do what? Are we going up or going down? So where are we going to press? This one, this, this. What next? What do you want to do? What's today's date? Wait, let's set the time firstly. So what time is it now?
15.
10:15. This for the hours, this for the minutes. Hours, minutes. Do you get it?
Yes.
So this one will be for what? 10. 10 is 1 and 0, right?
Yeah.
Then move. This is what? 15, right?
Yeah.
1, 5. That's it, right?
Yeah.
So our date.
26.
26.
No, month, day, and year. Month is
5.
5. Day.
we use tab. Tab. So move to the next. So this is 5, right?
26.
Oh, 26. 26. Then the year. Eh?
The year.
20. 20. So what next?
You accept.
What are you going to press? Do you get it now? In case there is any other changes you want to do. Let's say you go to the market now. You want to buy a new system and you want to know about the system, that is the system information. Just come to system information. You will see some information there. So these are the information. Do you get it? This is the name, product name, SKU number, processor, and some other things, but you don't really need them. So let's just go to so F5 escape. Now what we want to do, we are done with the settings, right? We now come downward, which is save change.
Yes, 0.
And we now press enter. So the system will do what? The system will now boot. Then press what? Press F1 to boot. So that's all. So please, is there any question? So this is it. It's booting now. Do you get it now? This is it. This is what it's meant by booting. So do you get it now? About computer systems. You may see some other computer systems, maybe they have some other components that may not be here. Let's say back then we used to use what we call the diskette, the floppy disk. It's something like this. You're going to insert your diskette inside. You understand? But this particular one now, we are no more using diskette again. It's outdated. So and some other one. I think that as well. Are you up with me? We've explained the whole system, right? Now we want to talk. We've already explained the components, right? That's under the hardware. When talking about hardware, are those things you can touch, you can feel. You understand? Like this one now, you can all touch it. It's an hardware. Can you touch the program inside this computer system? That's the software. You can't touch it. Now, we now want to go into the engineering aspect of it. Do you get what I'm saying? What do I mean by the engineering aspect of it? That is how it works. How we connect the RAM to the motherboard, to the VGA, to the everything, and it starts working. Now, these particular systems now, they are not working. Now I'm going to use one to explain the engineering aspect of it for you guys. Then I think that's all. So this particular thing I'm holding now, can you all see it? This is what we call the blower. We call it dust blower. We call it what?
Blower.
Dust.
Can
you explain it? All that it's what I want to do. What? To blow it. Let's say I want to blow this particular system now. Let's say, you know, if I'm to use my mouth, the whole dust is going to, yes. So now, this is it now. The function of this is to do what? Is to blow it. Air will come out, blow out the dust. Now I'm going to blow this particular system now. I will blow it for you guys, you will see it. Then the other ones, these two, you're going to group yourself, then blow it. After blowing it, I will not explain with that particular system. With that particular system, the one over there, how it works. Then I think we are done for the day. So please, this is what we do now. This particular thing now, it uses electricity, right? So I'm going to plug it. Then I will explain how it works for you. All these things I'm doing now, they are just like the normal precaution. You understand? When it comes to engineering aspect of it, even the software aspect of it, there are precautions you need to take so that you won't hurt yourself. At the same time, you won't hurt your partner. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this particular thing now, I want to work on it. I want to make it so. But for the case of, you know, you want to blow out dust. And you know dust may cause scatter and other things. So we are going to make use of our nose mask. Then another thing is, this is what we call the brush. What's the function of this brush? Is to, you know, some dust, they might have stick on the motherboard. You're going to use this softly. You understand what I'm saying? Lightly, softly. Don't add pressure to it, just softly, gently, so that those components on the motherboard, you won't spoil them. Just use it to do what? Just rub the sticky dust on the motherboard. Then you do what? You operate your blower. This is how it works. It works like the normal toy gun. This is like a cork. You just press it a little bit. Once you press it, it's going to bring out air. So I will do it now. So I'm going to blow this now. So this is my nose mask. For the case of the dust. Hello? Are we all seeing it? Yeah. This is what? Dust. And I said we are going to do what? Use our brush to do what? So I'm going to try this. You will all see it. Then we now come out and group. Then group it too. You get it now. So this is. Can you all see it? So you press this particular cork gently. So that's why I said you make use of your nose mask. So this is what I was trying to explain to you. You know, I've already tried to blow it out. If you notice, there are still some dust there. Those ones are the sticky ones. That's why you make use of your brush. Gently. You don't need to mount pressure on it. Anyone tell me why you are trying to blow on the dust? If you leave the dust there, what will happen? So that's why it's advisable for you. If you are having a computer system and you want to travel, let's say you have a Dextro, you want to travel, let's say for a month, it's advisable for you to do it, to cover it. Reason being is because of dust, then secondly, because of insects, like cockroach, you may spoil it. So we have what we call the dust cover. It's like a nylon you use to wrap it up. We also have the one for laptop also. Do you get it now? Now, let me now try and do this one. Can you see the remaining dust? You have nose mask, right? Operate it because of the dust. So just shift a little bit so that because of the dust.
Don't use the wire.
Are you getting it? Are you getting it?
Mitchell.
Yes, sir.
Mitchell, give another person and give him the nose mask so that it will do. Hey. Gently. Don't use one hand. You are using the both hands. One here.
Yes.
Hey, don't go to the wire. It's okay like that. Someone else will take the brush and do it gently.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey! It's okay. Michael, drop it from the copper. It's okay. Yeah, leave it. Do it gently.
Like we said, gently.
It's okay. Leave it. No. They are not finished complete. You can go. Another group is for that one. No. Have you used the brush with it finished? Yeah, go from there. Go from there. No. I'm not giving a male, I'm giving a female now. Can you press it? Yeah, go from there. Yeah. Just hold it like this. Hold this one. Gently. Just do it gently. Leave it. Come here. Don't reach the wire. Don't stay away from the wire. I don't know. Just press it gently. Press it gently. Gently. Press it gently.
SHAB Technology Planning Production. SHAB Technology Planning Production. SHAB Technology Planning Production. SHAB Technology Planning Production. SHAB Technology Planning Production.
So please, I hope you've gained one or two things today now. So before we round up, is there anyone have a question now? Because we had I've known Okiba, I've known Michelle, and some. So with time, I will soon get it. So my own name is Abi. So my name is Abi. So I'm from S.T.P, which means SHAB Technology Planning. So it's a computer-based company or firm. So they deal with hardware. I'm from Ogun State. I'm a representative from S.T.P, which means SHAB Technology Planning. So I believe you've learned one or two things. So thank you very much. Once again, I'm happy.
SHAB Technology Planning Production. 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 SHAB Technology Planning Production.